Oh, finally working. My goodness. And of course that. Oh, that's okay. Maybe not still working yet. Great. My goodness. Nothing wants to work. There we go.
Precision and quantification are the bedrock of science. They're what make verification, replication, and comparison possible. The scales carved into the Academy's architecture stand as a tangible symbol of that very principle.
Come on.
There.
Okay.
Precision and quantification
Here we
are
are.
the
Off you go.
bedrock of science. They're what make verification,
Okay.
replication, and comparison possible.
Head to
The
Starblind
scales
Crash
carved into the
Site.
Academy's
Wherever
architecture
the
stand
hell
as a
that is.
tangible symbol of that very
Yuki has been
principle.
invited to the Frostlands. Okay, so I'm guessing at the... Whoa. But I can't look at it. Okay, Oh, why did it direct me? Underground? Okay. Okay. What the? My thing's screwed up. Why is it so high up? La 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 la. Okay. There we go. Boom. That got screwed up. Why is everything all screwed up?
Time for replacements.
La 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 la. La 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 la. And it's fine. Nothing wants to work
There.
anymore, and it annoys.
Off you go.
Very frustrating. And I fixed this stuff, and then the very next stream doesn't work anymore. Okay, everything
Time
should
for
be
replacements.
fine now. Let me just do a check real quick before it actually, of course, not working. Wonderful. Oh, what happened to all my commands? Ugh. Holy crap. Every single time. Everything gets broken.
There.
None of these commands are working.
Off you go.
There we go. That time. Okay. Now they're all suddenly working. Again.
Time for replacements.
I don't know what it is. obnoxious and weird, but it is what it is. Okay. Guess you can go over there. Never really thought about that. Hey, that's... Oh, forgot I'm playing as Yuki.
What are you looking at?
Ah, there you are. Nothing really. I've just been wondering if I wanted to land another astronomical investment to study all the exoswarm coming off this giant mech. What kind of pitch would it take to make every major player in Solaris nod along and funnel credits into my pocket year after year?
Have you figured it out?
Not yet. My conscience won't let me think that far. Luckily, the man who can figure it out is back.
The old man who promised me the blade. The head of the Space Trek Collective.
The very same. But don't let the quick agreement fool you. He's already thinking 10 steps ahead. If Ishino Hado wasn't in such dire straits, he wouldn't have agreed to forge that blade for you so easily. Or at the very least, he'd have made sure he got his pound of flesh in return.
I couldn't find the child. Time and space in that dimension are too fractured. My familiar lost its way.
Then we need something that can hold out longer. A better way to search?
Void matter reactivity has been high lately. A clear sign to follow would be best.
That child is the Exostrider's resonator. There's no clearer sign than that. Looks like it's time the Exostrider was reactivated. When that happens, whether you're an annoying adult or the one meant to pilot it, I'm sure everyone will be on board, don't you think? What if we used footage of the Exostrider activating to pitch for funding?
And the confidentiality agreements?
No sympathy for my chronic funding anxiety? Fine. Go to Honami. I already approved your leave of absence.
Why?
To test the blade? Even once the Exostrider awakens, there's still a chance it fails. If it does, what you sealed in the Deemer Plains becomes a liability.
I should have read that.
But
I don't know why I
it
didn't.
could also be our ace in the hole. So, before I give you the thankless task of guarding those planes, go deal with matters of the heart first.
Understood. I will return in one day.
Take 2.
I believe those
Give
are
yourself a day
hibiscus
to look
flowers.
around.
Hibiscus flowers.
Go on. A Black Shores member will meet you there. I still have all of Dr. Luke's mess to clean up.
Understood. I am at your call should you require it.
Whoa, what was that floating, spinning rock?
Yes, I'm listening. So it's about Denia. I see. Let's discuss it in person.
Hey, where's that floating, spinning rock I saw? Oh, there it is. Oh, one of them anyway. That was a different one. It was different.
Lady Miko, can you hear me?
Yes. You may call me Hiyuki.
Understood,
Going back to
Lady Hyuki.
Hanami, that'd be cool.
Most of the left behind in Honami City have been relocated, but a few, the ones whose regrets run deepest, still roam the danger zones. Their unfulfilled desires concentrate the lament's power, an incident just waiting to happen. With you here, I feel better about the situation. We didn't expect you to take this on yourself.
Protecting Honami is the duty of the Miko of Flaming Sakura. I thank you for your support.
Oh,
Actually,
it's
I have a
Sakura,
favor to ask.
I think, maybe. The flower.
Oh, is it about Gyokuro, the former Miko? We've already found traces that may belong to her, but nothing we can confirm yet. We're in the process of narrowing down her location. As soon as we learn anything, you'll be the first to know.
I am in your debt.
Oh, it's nothing. If it weren't for you back then, I would have... Anyway, I'll leave this area to you.
You can rely on me. Was
Yeah,
there
that's a
something
hibiscus.
else you wanted to say?
Nothing, Lady Hyuki. It's just... Thank you for everything you do.
Oh,
Goodbye.
I guess it could be a hype. It's probably a Sakura, but it could be. Oh, shoot. Now I'm curious. I can't check.
Lend me your strength.
Oh, that's not what I meant to do. Is there any way I can look at it? No, of course not. Oh, there we go. Oh, come on. Now is that a Sakura? Gosh, darn it. The fact that it's white kind of hurts the ability. Does she have one on her ponytail? That might be easier to see. Maybe not. That looks like a completely different flower. Okay, that's a Sakura. On her arm, at least. Little cut in it. It's a Sakura. That's how you can really tell, because they're both like 5-petal flowers. Come on. Do you have to take 2 steps? Can't you just take 1 step at a time? Yeah, it's meant to be a I mean, the ones on the arms are definitely meant to be a Sakura, but it was the one on. I don't know to call that a lapel. No, that's not a lapel. What am I talking about? God, that's the way to. I swear it looks like a hibiscus. There we go. It looks like a hibiscus right there. Only difference being that the hibiscus doesn't have the little indents, so I realize it's supposed to be Sakura there, but it looks very close to a hibiscus. It's just not as frilly. The ones on the arm are so much clearer as a Sakura, but that's more like a artistic design version that you see everywhere. So I totally thought they were hibiscus. Until they said Sakura.
You are...
Yes.
Miko of Flaming Sakura, you're back! I knew those monsters wouldn't stand a chance. Everyone else thought we were done for, but I told them, don't worry, Lady Miko will come and save us.
I'm sorry. I was too late.
It doesn't matter. You're here now, aren't you? Please, just say it. Say the Miko of Flaming Sakura has returned and that those monsters are finished.
The Threnodian has retreated, but I couldn't. I couldn't save you.
But you defeated it, again! And one day you'll drive it away from Ashinohara for good.
Yes, I hear your wish. And I promise, one day... I failed their hopes. No matter how many times we drive it back, the Threnodian always returns. When will we be freed from this nightmare Ashinohara?
So there's yet another Threnodian in Ashinohara? Or is it Aleph 1, like in Lahai Roy, but also affecting Ashinohara, since they got connected after all? But I think that's just a side effect of LF's, like I'm curious, what does it say? Let me see if it says it. 'Cause his power is, or rather effect of how time and space get all mixed up together. So let me see. What is the name of the Threnodian of Ashinohara? I don't know. It's saying Aleph, which I'm guessing, based on this, is probably just meant to mean Alpha 1. But anyway.
This is all your fault. Eternal Miko, huh? You're all useless. Every last one of you. How do you even dare show your face in Hunhami? They're dead! Everyone's dead! I knew it. I knew the Threnodian couldn't be defeated. I should have run away as far as I could. Oh, Lady Miko, please! Do something, anything! Powerful people like you won't die even if you lose. What about us? What about ordinary people? Just wait to be torn apart? I knew you couldn't hold the line. I knew it couldn't be killed, but how do we go on from here? Lady Miko, heroes, tell me, what should we do?
If you need someone to hate, let it be me. It's all right. place all your pain, all your resentment upon me. May your soul be granted a moment of peace. If I had been stronger, could I have saved them? If only I had more power.
Hey.
Lend me your strength. Too late to escape.
I like her. I like the quick attack people, even if it's less damage and whatnot. I find I don't like the people where it's like they do insignificant regular stuff and all their stuff pines on one big like a heavy attack type of thing. Oh. I prefer a lot of the quick attacks because I do better with like being able to dodge. The ones who rely on the heavy attacks, they're or at least when I do it, they constantly get, you know, one bad hit when you're doing your move, and then it not only wastes like all of your forte energy, but you don't, or not only do you not get off your big attack that does the most damage, but then you also lose the energy to just try again, and then you have to work your way back up to it again. I hate that. It's so obnoxious. So I prefer characters like her that have a lot of quick attacks that I can it's easier to dodge the enemy's attacks and get right back into the fight and not have to worry about more options is better. Now the ultimate is a little different, the ones that rely on ultimates. That works a little bit better, because you get like a little cutscene essentially, at least most of them, and then you don't get it interrupted once you get it off.
Lady Miko? Are you the Lady Miko?
Send her back to where all the other
Oh, you
ones
are! You're the Miko who once talked to Lady Gyokura.
Let her go and be
She
with the
told
other
me
people.
about you. She said you're her most treasured family, just like my big sister and I. Your name is... it's...
Hiyuki.
Yes! Hiyuki! That's it! Such a pretty name, just like Lady Gyokura's. My sister said if I hid here and prayed with all my heart, Lady Miko would come and save us. So, I've been waiting.
Come on, send her with the other people.
Little one, what's your name? Your hands are cold. Have you been waiting long?
Kana. My sister calls me Kana. Lady Miko, you're finally here. But my sister... she...
It's all right. I'm listening. She asked you to wait here, didn't she? Ah, she must have trusted you very much to give you such an important task.
Task?
Yes, a task. If not for you, I would never have found this place. You did well, Kana. You completed your task perfectly.
So now join the others and not fade away. Candy!
Lady Miko, are you here to save Honami? Then, is Honami Honami safe now?
Honami will be fine.
Sister said you carry everyone's wishes. That you're the strongest. I knew you'd come and fix everything. Lady Miko, can you help me find my sister?
Of course. We'll both get to see our sisters again soon.
No! Take her to the other Left Behind, the ones that that keep going on. Man.
When we find her, let's eat red bean pudding. We make the best red bean pudding in the whole world. If you come try it, everyone will want some.
Then you'll need to make a lot of it. Can you manage that?
Pinky promise. We'll make lots and lots of pudding. Then, even if the Drenodian comes back, we'll have something to eat and we won't be scared anymore.
Aww.
It's a promise then. We'll make a lot of pudding.
No.
Red bean pudding. Gyokuro always did have a weakness for sweets like that. This time, will I find her traces and truly set her free?
That still sends it off the thing. Why? Oops. La 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 la. That's fine. I just keep lowering. Ends up just keeps lowering my character just to keep the bounces from. I need to finish the bottom portion of my character so that I can just have the whole thing on there and it won't matter how much it bounces. Oh well. It's fine for now. Lower this guy now a little bit. No more, bad guys. Oops.
Hello, Lady Miko. I've been waiting for you a very long time. My final wish was simply to see you one last time.
Your final wish?
What was that?
Yes, it's all right. I know I'm dead. I know I'm what they call a left behind now. But I thought if I'm going to remain like this anyway, I might as well get what I wanted before I disappear, right?
I've heard of cases where the left behind remain aware of their state, sustained by powerful desires, but for such a simple wish. You truly only wish to see me again.
I mean, you are a legend. You've been the Miko of Flaming Sakura since my great-grandmother's time. When I heard Honami was in danger,
Interesting.
and that the Miko of Flaming Sakura would meet the Vanguard, I rushed here just to see you.
You shouldn't have taken such a risk. If you wished to see me, you could have gone to the Flaming Sakura.
I know. Everyone says you can just write your wish on the plaque and Lady Miko will see it. But I worried. What if it never reached you? So I came all this way to make the wish in person. I wanted to see whether it would come true.
Very well. Then tell me, what is your true wish?
I wish for world peace. For people to stop living in fear of the lament. I want everyone to survive it. Lady Miko, my wish is that there will never be another Miko of Flaming Sakura.
Oh, I see her.
I see.
First glimpse of her sister.
Then I promise you, this wish will be fulfilled.
I know it will.
After all, you
I knew it.
are the eternal Miko.
I knew something was wrong with her. Knew something was wrong. It was that smile.
No need for that, Lady Miko. If you
Smile.
wished, you could cut down this avatar at any moment. But I think you'll find this far more interesting.
You're the one who grabbed it.
Yokuro's Shiratori.
Oh.
I know the Fraxidus has cost Ashinohara its fair share of grief. But personally, I hold no ill will toward you. I had dealings with the previous Miko. It wasn't exactly a pleasant chat. But I promise you, her death was not by my hand. Just as you once witnessed, she met the fate all Mikos of Flaming Sakura share. She died, burning her future to ash to pay for the present. Aren't you even a little curious about what I showed her? If this makes you uncomfortable, feel free to cut through space and leave. This face of mine, of course, is entirely at your mercy.
No need to dull my blade.
She wears the exact same expression as the previous Miko. I suppose one day she too will be reduced to ashes by her own wish. Oh, eternal Miko. Is she simply arrogant? Or just a coward?
Daytime here. Is this the same steps? Just
A peaceful Honami.
it is.
Why bother with such an illusion?
Is there still a wall here? Yep.
Hey,
playground.
think I can take tomorrow off. If work is the root of all your problems, why work in the first place?
Come on. If work is your biggest problem, then you're probably already living a pretty good life.
Missed what those kids said.
If Ashinohara could truly be this peaceful, if their dreams could really come true, then I wouldn't have to raise my blade ever again.
Hey,
Gyokuro.
Lady Gyokuro, guess what? No math homework
The
today.
same girl. Thought so.
My parents and my big sister finally taught me how to make red bean pudding. Want to try mine?
I'm not
I'd
holding
love
anything.
to. You know I can't resist red bean pudding. Wouldn't miss your special batch for the world, Kana-chan.
Yay! I'll go make it right now.
Anyway, I'm here. What is it?
Anyway,
My. Can't a sister just want to see her favorite girl without a reason?
That's not what I meant.
There's that serious little face. I just wanted to chat. Always relaxes me. So, how are things at the Flaming Sakura?
The usual. Many came to make wishes.
The Thronodian's active cycle is almost here. Death would be a frequent visitor to Ashinohara once more. Prayers for safety, peace, victory. They pile up thickest at times like this. The Miko of Flaming Sakura is the bridge between people and the divine. A wish jar for all their hopes. We must listen to every single one.
Lately, I've been hearing you ring the sutsu. To grant those wishes, you burn your future using the sutsu's power. Continue, and one day there'll be nothing left to burn. You should have stepped down already, Aniwe. Let me become the Miko of Flaming Sakura. Let me inherit the sutsu.
Oh, I'm perfectly fine. I've got futures to spare, you know. You tell me, little Hiyuki, what's got you so fixated on this? Don't tell me you're secretly in awe watching my heroics on the battlefield and...
Yes, I want to be just like you.
You wish! You're 100 years too early for that, you little blockhead. Enough about the Suzu. Stay and have some pudding with me instead. I know a wonderful little shop. Always practicing archery under that sakura tree. What a bore! A girl your age should be out living a little.
Here we go again. You know I don't care about any of that. I'm going back.
You sure? consider granting your big sister's wish.
I only came because you called. I put my work on hold. I can't stay too long. Besides, I don't like red bean pudding.
Huh? I keep forgetting you have the world's most boring palate. What a shame. I'll just have to enjoy all by my lonesome then.
She has beautiful eyes. Yokoro. Oh, and there's the other woman that the one that nope.
Gyokuro never
Boro
once spoke
was,
of her own wishes.
appearing as.
She lived only to grant the wishes of others. If only I had chosen to go with her. I should go there. One more look will be enough.
Oh, never mind. Different girl. For a second I thought this was the girl that the Grand Architect was impersonating. Today's the anniversary of 30th defeat, so we're getting off early, right? I need to pick up some Miko Flaming Sakura March Plus a commander to Villa. Oh, please be with the notes for yourself. Yeah, I can't. I don't speak fast enough to read it out loud. Just yesterday I saw Lady Miko flaming Sakura with my own eyes. Flawless white hair, sharp red eyes, and that sword! Except it was only an empty, sheath. They say once she broke off a Sakura branch from the roadside, turned it into Divine Blade, and beat back the Thrunodian with it. The legend's gotta be true. She really is Ashinohara's strongest. That sounds like the new manga. Huh. Then think about this. Who published that manga? And why does the author only go by Snow and never show themselves? There's only one explanation. The author is obviously someone from inside the Flaming Sakura. That manga's basically a history book.
Hey, think I can take tomorrow off. If work is...
Well, this ain't a cafe. Yep. We're not in Kansas anymore.
Still regretting that you didn't step into that shop and try that red bean pudding with the former Miko, aren't you?
What's your point?
The peaceful streets of Honami. The sweetness of red bean pudding. You know none of it is real. The illusion didn't deceive you, Miko of Flaming Sakura. You were the one who deceived yourself. Desperate to play pretend? Why not commit? Please, this performance is only beginning. Miko of Flaming Sakura. Do not forget the regret you carried here. You never forgot the lives you failed to save.
nor their final, fading cries.
You've been watching me?
Among all the Mikos of Flaming Sakura, you're the most special. Only you could peer into the Sutsu and see a future so utterly pitch black.
This is...
Me.
Oh, you've heard the stories, of course. But none of them know what Rover really endured to reach this point.
Oh, it just freezes there? I don't think it's supposed to freeze like that. It's like the Navora thing froze too, because I saw things. Because in one of the last parts I saw it. Yeah, I don't think it's supposed to freeze like that, because they've done this sort of thing before, where it's like a little image playing across the thing. And I saw other people's things. It didn't freeze for them, but here it is frozen for me. Pretty sure that's a bug. Yeah, it's a bug. See, now it's just stop motion. It's supposed to... this is obnoxious. It ruins the story.
Rover.
See, you can see it messing up.
This is...
That one was frozen the whole time. That one had no movement at all.
Go on. The next act awaits you. Don't waver now, Hiyuki. That instinctive revulsion you're feeling will guide you down a path diametrically opposed to my own. You must walk this road. Only then will you understand, accept, and finally see where you went wrong. Just as you suspected, both Jinjo and Honami once lay beneath the Threnodian's shadow. But only in Jinjo did the night give way to dawn.
You...
Shh. I would never deny their achievements, or hide the price they paid. That is their pride. And likewise, I would never deceive your eyes.
Rover, did you truly consume a Threnodian's power? Worry not for me. Take your final dive. into America. This blade, it's as sharp as they promised. Once business in Lahairoi is settled, I'll take it back to Ashinohara.
You needn't doubt. This is, in fact, my ploy for you. What else would you call laying the very path you've dreaded most bare before your feet? Keep walking. The way forward is the only way left.
I hate these. The screens keep freezing. Hey, this is Renacita. This is some Renacita stuff.
The inverted tower. I read the reports. Another place reduced to ruin by the Threnodian.
Oh, there's more than one Threnodian.
A nation that placed its faith in the Sentinel, yet its blessed maiden was spawned by the Threnodian Leviathan. Deliciously absurd, isn't it?
I read the incident reports. It was the Threnodian scheme.
Obvious enough. And from it, I obtained the precise counterweight to tip the scales.
The power of assimilation.
Precisely. After all, isn't that blessed maiden living proof? Proof that harnessing the Threnodian's power is a viable path.
Is this
The fall of Imperator. As you know, even a sentinel can't be a crutch for humanity forever.
Reusing the same thing?
Now,
I don't like that they did
why
that.
not step into the role yourself? Experience Renacita's conclusion firsthand. Oh, and I made a personal appearance for the grand finale in Renacita. I couldn't very well abandon my rather childish subordinates like that, could I?
I was playing the music from the finale.
A light so blinding it lays bare all the filth. The world where every prayer is answered. Just like a dream, wouldn't you say? Ah, if only Ashinohara could have... You had so many companions fighting at your side. And yet, the reign over Honami simply would not
Look at all the
cease.
glitching stuff.
That's enough.
Oh. Give me a second. Nice color. That was just a freaking scam call.
Every single time, he succeeded in saving them.
Well,
If only I could have. Ashinohara. Am I envious of what he has achieved?
she's gonna become our enemy, kind of like how he's gonna like get her to attack us. Hey, if you beat him, you will be able to get the power or something like that.
Little sideshow before the end. You don't mind, do you?
Your days are numbered. You should have run. A life as fleeting as the first snow. So persistent.
Oh, we got to see a flash of what she was like before.
Lend me your strength. If my blade had been keener, could I have?
No, that's not how it works.
Is
He
my
has special
focus
powers.
slipping? Why is this even surfacing now?
Take your time. We're almost at the finale. Come, let's go.
Trying to turn her into a Firaxis member. These the previous Mikos.
Thoughts on the show?
You showed me all this because the Fraxidus wants to replicate the assimilation within the blessed maiden herself. You want me for the possibility that I could become the Threnodian's resonator in the future.
Yeah.
I won't deny it.
Figured
After
it.
all, among all the Mikos of Flaming Sakura, only you can see through that Sutsu and see a future so clearly entwined with the Threnodians. That is your gift, your talent.
It is a dangerous curse.
From Ashinohara's legends in the Space Trek Collective's investigative reports, you know who Rover is by now. As a savior yourself, what do you think of his capabilities?
He's strong.
He can afford to be more effusive. Unlike you, who failed Ashinohara time and again, he is the perfect savior. But let's be brutally honest. This world doesn't have a second Rover. He saved Jinjo and Renacita. What about Honami? Solaris is full of dark corners like Honami. Places the Savior's light will never reach. You, Miko of Flaming Sakura, have a gift. You might not fear the curse of the Threnodian or Lament. But what of them? The weak, those not blessed by fate, and yet... Is it really fair to place the weight of an entire world on a single pair of shoulders? Solaris needs more saviors, doesn't it? I'm just using the Threnodian to bring more of them into this world.
You mean you want to use its power the way Rover once did?
I've tried before, but a miracle like Fleur-de-Lis requires a billion coincidences. And Mia? Nothing but the delusional ravings of Leviathan. Even the one that appeared in Renacita at the end was just a hollow, mute shell. But with your help, everything changes. You could wield the Threnodian's power just as Rover did. Honami would not be a ruin, and Ashinohara would finally have its true savior.
That's why they put her in red.
I have to admit, your proposition is tempting. I desire vengeance against the Threnodian.
The Fraxis red.
That is why I seek greater strength. I stayed in Lahairoi to forge a blade sharp enough to kill it. But I will not discard my dignity as a human for it. I will not become the very horror I hate. Not even for retribution.
You stand on Honami's soil. You stand on a graveyard of millions. Go on. Ask them if your dignity as a human matters. I think they tell you that simply staying alive is what matters. Eternal Miko, you know your limits.
I'll be right back. Gosh darn it.
You've crawled through countless defeats, barely protecting Ashinohara from the Threnodians' assault. But what of the future? You are no savior like him. When you fall, who will take up the Sutsu? Who will walk this lonely,
wait a
futile
second.
path next? We could always talk about the former, Miko. The bodies of the left behind are ephemeral. You'll find I have a far more durable proposal.
Hello, Golden Boy. Now that the dark side incident is wrapped up, manage any rest after the ceremony? Things will get busy again soon. You'll need to stay focused, but not wound up like a spring. Stress leads to bad calls. I've rested up, don't worry. Good. I'm a psychiatrist after all. Happy to know my patient is actually following my advice for once. As for the Exostrider plan we discussed earlier, there's been a development. Come to my workspace. It's better discussed where the walls don't have ears. By the way, I've obtained clearance for the latest motorbike upgrades from the Department of Engineering. You should be able to access the latest features by now. Hope they make your trip here easier. Flying bike. Upgraded module unlocks the motorbike's aerial capability. At certain height, hold space to enter the gliding state. And gliding consumes aerial energy and ends when aerial energy is depleted. Well, I'm not on I'm guessing that's A, because I am not on PC right now. While gliding, you consume boost energy to dash. The motorbike will not descend during the dash. Expansion module, charged leap, unlocking it. Hold the bounce jump button to use the motorbike's charged leap to gain height. Using the charged leap from the ground will also automatically enter the gliding state. Charged leap has a maximum 3 charges, which replenish over time. While the motorbike is on the ground, charges cannot be replenished in mid-air. Yes, okay, you don't have to do... Oh my god. I hate that. Yes, I don't care. Yes, okay. I understand how to upgrade things. I got it. My god. The hand-holding is so completely obnoxious. Solved the issue where inherent skill in Ephemeral Realm failed to take effect after the second node of Resonator Hyuki's resonance chain. I'm not getting that, so... these. Nice. Need to get to the new place though. Need to get to the Mere Plains.
Watch out.
That. Can't I just drive there? Why do I gotta take your little bubble?
Candy? It's a new flavor. Sigrika and Lene suggested it. Great for lifting spirits.
Bit jelly.
All right, Luke. What's the word on this Exostrider plan?
My conversation with Lucilla went well. She's on your side. Your showing during the Dark Side incident also helped speed up the Academy's internal review. That said, you've been a student here for less than a year. You'll need the Space Trek Collective's approval to officially activate the Exostrider. Their biggest financial backer is the New Federation. And of course, they answer to an entire board of investors.
Like the IPC.
And to them, the Exostrider is definitely a high-value asset. I've been flooding their desks with reports. Your Academy investigation record, your latest test scores from Abel College, and a full physical adaptability eval I wrote myself.
And were they rejected?
We got a meeting. But when that much money's involved, conflicts of interest make everything move very slowly. Unlike Jinzhou or Rinasita, they've got far too many cooks in the kitchen.
Like,
I'm worried we don't have that kind of time.
Exactly. Which is why we're going to strike first. Besides, things have changed. It all comes down to this guy. This is Chase, head of the Space Trek Collective. He just got back to Lahairoi on a Triumph avionics ship from the new Federation. President Lucilla, Professor Mornier, and I have all put in a good word. You'll be meeting him at the Research Institute. Chase started as a low-level employee at Ashridge Energy in the new Fed. Then, he dropped off the grid for a few years before resurfacing in a government position. After that, he left the government and started diving into multiple large-scale investment projects. Some say he's still been Ashridge Energy's man the whole time, but no one's been able to prove it. He's sharp, low profile, and very smooth. At his age, he's seen it all. His only real concern is if the Exostrider's pilot can be controlled.
Which
normally,
they won't be able
they'd
to do
pick
that.
Academy Synchronists who have been signing stacks of NDAs since day one. But
Sounds like his attitude changed. Does that have something to do with the changes you mentioned?
come in. Let's talk over some hot drinks. I heard Lucilla asked for your help after the ceremony. How did it feel working with her?
Well, at first she was pretty dominant, steering the conversation the whole time. But now I understand it's because this academy means so much to her.
Why'd you go this way?
Based on your intel, the reactor core has been returned. Ideally, we'd wait for the Exostrider to awaken before trying to help Imith or confront the Thrunodian. But recent readings from the Institute's Strider Gate monitors, they're off the charts. Void matter reactivity is spiking. The Space Trek Collective is getting twitchy. If Thrunodian Aleph 1 breaks the seal, all of Solaris will be at risk, not just Lahairoi. Now, the Collective didn't establish itself here without binders full of contingencies for a Thrunodian event. Problem is, every one of those plans would scorch decades of scientific progress. Which,
Sinking
in
the
our
whole
case,
Lahairoi
actually
on
gives
the
us some
third
leverage. Enough to have a real conversation with their head.
Then I'll convince him. I'll show him that the lowest casualty count is the only one that makes sense. He'll have to approve me as the synchronist who pilots the Exostrider.
That'll be cool for a finale, piloting that.
Luke, you mentioned you have contacts in
Space.
the Black Shores. And this workspace of yours, it's secure, right?
Guaranteed. What are you thinking?
Lahairoi is closed off from the outside world. Public comms are probably tapped by Fraxidus moles inside the Academy. And right now, I need a direct line to the Black Shores.
I see. Give me a moment. I'll establish the link and leave the rest to you.
I wonder where compared to the Renacida and Jinzhou Lahairoi is, because we technically teleported here, or went through a portal.
I received your call, Rover. the situation in Lahai Roy that dire? You look exhausted.
A lot has happened, Shorekeeper.
My frequency loss has been resolved. But Lahai Roy is under imminent Thenodian threat. I need your help, Shorekeeper.
Understood. For this purpose, both I and the Black Shores exist.
You don't get to hear them talking?
Any additional intel on the Exostrider within the Tethys system? Verified or not, I need everything you have. I trust Luke. You can speak freely.
Records confirm that Luke Herson has been providing critical assistance and intelligence to the Black Shores. I trust your judgment.
That's no longer
After the founding of Star Torch Academy, most information fell under their seal of secrecy. However, in its early days, you mediated negotiations between the Academy and the Roya. Through that process, the Black Shores gained partial access to certain archived insights. The Space Trek collective fears that due to the Exoswarm's division, the Exostrider, even upon awakening, might not have enough power to face the Threnodian. This concern led to the Augmented Resonance Initiative, the Synchronists. Observing how Sentinels work with their resonators, they theorized that the Exostrider, sharing similarities, could amplify its power through a resonator as well. However, considering your link with the Exostrider, the Tether system does not recommend this method. We have intel that deep beneath Lahai Roy lies the keystone left behind by the Exostrider long ago.
Anchor left behind when the Exostrider first came to the lands that would one day be called Lahai Roy. The Space Trek Collective mounted expeditions to its location, but returned with nothing worth recording.
It rests directly atop the seal on the Strider Gate. You can think of it as a kind of lock. You do not need a cockpit to pilot the Exostrider. So long as its activation sequence remains unobstructed, you may pilot it using the keystone.
Is it because I'm its orbiter?
Precisely. For one who shares its origin, a cockpit would be more of a hindrance. As for Imeth, I think Dr. Luke's proposal is viable.
Use the Exostrider to bring.
You mean
to call
using the exoswarm-like shell that appeared in the cockpit to look for her?
That's kind of what I was thinking, because she became the resonator of the Exostrider. If I can pilot it remotely using the keystone, then perhaps we can use the Exostrider to call Imeth back into the shell. So I think what they're getting at. Use its connection to Imeth to essentially connect her with the shell.
The connection between frequencies will help.
Yeah, see?
Rover,
Exactly what I said.
her with you when you activate the Exostrider.
Sure. While I'm there, the Black Shores will need to keep a closer eye on the High Roy.
I understand.
I'm counting on you, Shorekeeper.
As long as I may be of help to you, I am content. Please return safely from the Strider Gate, my star.
I will. Don't worry.
See, the butterflies are still here.
I'll inform Lucilla. Take your time finishing that drink before you head out.
What do you think? I'm about to ask a man to sign off on a crazy plan, and I can't even promise him it'll work.
Nobody has a plan they promise will work. If Chase agrees, it's because he's betting that you're his best option. Just take the win. At the end of the day, it all comes down to the person.
Where's the tea? So drink the tea before you leave. Where's the tea? Ugh. What a horrible looking bed. Better hope that these don't close on while you're in there. Because if you look at from this angle, there's not much space and it would likely whack you in the head. I don't really see any sort of controls. Maybe those buttons would help get you out, but if it doesn't, if it malfunctions, then you're just trapped in a little coffin. See, why wouldn't you just let me... I think it's kind of lame that they had to make a little portal for that instead of just letting you head out your own. I believe Dr. Luke has already briefed you about the meeting with the Space Trek Collective's head. Come to Academic Affairs. He's waiting for you there. Wonder if I can still glide with. I can't boost, but I wonder if I can still glide with. So I can.
Heading to the testing field. Be careful.
Faster.
Time to meet the head honcho.
Mr. Chase, this is the student I mentioned, Rover. Our best hope for piloting the Exostrider.
Save the intro, President Lucilla. We've met before.
Oh. You haven't aged
Before.
today.
In my past life at the Academy?
Let's just get down to it. The Threnodian
That's why I
Aleph
changed its
1
mind.
situation is deteriorating. We're running out of time. I wanted to wait for the Exostrider's self-regeneration to finish, but the clock has run out on that one. So tell me, Rover, why do you want to pilot the Exostrider? What's the play?
To find Imeth and put down the Thrunodian.
Imeth. Name rings a bell. The one with the high sync rate. Her disappearance was a real loss for us.
She's beyond the Strider Gate.
I see how it is. But finding one person in a goddamn interdimensional haystack, not so easy. You understand our position. The Thrunodian is our priority.
If everything goes right, it won't matter.
Stopping the Thrunodian is my priority too. I'm gonna handle both.
Beating the Thrunodian also gets us back Imeth, basically. Oh man, he's got a scar on it, like in his pupil.
Look, we have
Not
the same
pupil.
objective. So, like you said, let's just get down to it. If void matter erupts, Lahai Roy is ground zero. Every one of your projects will take a hit.
Regarding LF1, our intel is insufficient. We are not, at this time, considering its total destruction. What we need is for the Exostrider to reinforce the seal on the Strider Gate. To do that, we need a qualified synchronist, and we need the Institute's drive replica. When that gets embedded in the Exostrider's chest cavity, then its repair is complete. Right now, the replica is in its final phase of development. We're still missing critical data.
Should be able to draw
Drive replica.
Imeth back from beyond this.
Is that what you're
Strider
building
Gate
from the
without-
fallen reactor drive after Helios was launched?
Correct. It's based on the original drive's framework. You had a hand to play in that. You made sure Helios got launched. To complete the drive replica, we require precise data from the Exostrider operating in high concentrations of void matter, and environmental readings from inside the Thrunodian. Without them, we can't guarantee the Exostrider can resist LF1's corruption. Here's the verdict. On behalf of the Space Trek Collective, I authorize you to pilot the Exostrider.
Basically, we'll operate it, try,
But remember,
and get
our
Imeth
objective
back
is
there.
the data. We need readings from the high concentration zone to complete the replica.
Reinforce the seal, get the data we need.
And your personal mission gets 10 minutes. That's the max duration our void matter barriers can cover the Strider Gate once it's opened.
Oh, we're actually gonna get a chance to open.
After
always try
10
again
minutes,
after.
you return to Lahai Roy, whether you found Imeth or not. Do you accept?
You can try again. Seal won't be permanent, and we're planning to defeat the Thrunodian.
Deal. One more thing. I won't be using a cockpit. Just show me the way to the Keystone and have the Exostrider ready. That's all I need.
Basically, they're making it seem dire, but it's like we can just try again. I mean, it's it's not like because time and space are all like mixed up together. The main thing is just making sure that this side doesn't get destroyed, and we can just take as many tries as it takes. Basically, open it up, get the data we need, seal it back up, even even if we don't find IMF, and then you fix up the extra strider to be able to take a longer thing, and then when you go to actually fight the Threnodian, then you'll have all the time you need to go search for IMF and fight the Threnodian together. That's the way I see it.
Huh. Still full of surprises. Always bringing us the unconventional. Lucilla, run a high-pressure sync test for the Synchronist. I've seen the physical eval, but I want live data for validation. The moment the numbers hit green, we'll begin preparations for activating the keystone and deploy void matter barriers around the Strider Gate.
There's something else. I need a favor.
Go on.
The Phyrexidus is lying low, even after failing in the dark side. They could move the moment the Strider Gate opens.
Ah, that's what's on your mind. Well, I have an update. Remember Sigrika's friend? The somewhat lackadaisical one?
The Phyrexidus mole.
You mean Denia?
The Phyrexidus mole.
That's the one. She's gone missing.
Oh, wonderful.
Our investigation points to her being the agent the Grand Architect referred to.
Yeah, we knew that already. It was blatantly obvious as soon as we saw her
But
gloves.
don't let it distract you. I have a reliable friend keeping an eye on Phyrexidus activity.
And it showed
You
us
just
in the
focus
final
on
cutscene.
waking the giant. Leave the rest to us, Rover.
Just let me get to the Demir Plains already.
The Black Shores just sent a formal communication request. They're offering full support for Lahai Roy's evacuation, if it comes to that. You handle it, Lucilla. You have a better read on the situation than I do. And you're better at talking with that student. If there's anything else you want to ask me, now's the time.
Look how blurry his jacket and stuff.
I'm surprised you're placing this much trust in Rover, authorizing him so readily. Any
Rather
particular
pixelated.
reason?
We're different, President. I'm a businessman, and businessmen trust their instincts for a good investment. The Threnodian could strike at any time. Given the circumstances, Lahai Roy may have to be written off. And with the timeline we have, relocating the Exo Strider is impossible. If we're gonna lose it anyway, why not let him take one last swing?
Understood. We still need to prepare for the worst-case scenario.
Of course. If this fails, we'll initiate the backup plan. Duskvale.
Ugh, that guy gives me the creeps. What kind of place is the new Federation anyway? Nah, are they all gonna be like that?
We'll find out when we get there, Abby.
I don't know. That was more like he seems gruff, but he actually seems like a nice guy. Whereas like the one that, surprise, surprise, was actually the Grand Architect. was acting all nice, but I was like, no, something's up. Every person that the Grand Architect takes the form of, they always have this certain way of talking and their smile, quote unquote. It's
So you're that student, huh? I'm Sakia. I'll be overseeing and evaluating your test today.
It basically, every time the Grand Architect shows up, it becomes easier and easier to tell. And Fraxidus always have that really deep crimson blood red on some part of their clothing. And I did get it partially spoiled that by the 3.3 trailer that she was Fraxidus member, but it was I would have noticed it anyway based on that color of her gloves. And then you got Hiyuki, who has that same sort of color going on, but she's got white and more white instead of like black, which is the combination that they do, which Denia does have, just in a lesser degree because she's a mole. But then, surprise, surprise, the beginning of 3.3, they're trying to sort of, my guess is that they're trying to pit her against us. Thus, she'd be sort of like a Fraxidus member, you know, at least temporary anyway. So, I feel like that. I mean, Mikos wear red and white, Japanese Mikos, but it's not usually such a deep crimson red. It's usually a more bright, you know, like party festival red, from what I've seen, at least how it's portrayed in anime. I have seen pictures of real ones, but it's been a while. Yeah, it's a very bright red, not a dark crimson blood red like the Fraxis, but yet Hiyuki's character has that, but with white combination instead of black. So I think it's like they could have done that on purpose to represent that, hey, she's sort of going, you know, like a proxy. She's good, but she's also acting like a Fraxidus thing, kind of like what Luke Curson did, I guess, maybe, sort of.
Lucilla filled me in on everything. This synchronization test is far more intense than the standard procedure. We're simulating the neural load of a direct link with the Exostrider. If you feel anything off, you call it. I won't allow the test to continue under overclocking conditions. Review and confirm the safety protocols before entering the cockpit.
I'm not sure I can overclock. Meaning
Good.
confirm the safety
The cabin systems are configured. The simulator cockpit is right there. I'll be watching your metrics closely the whole time. I hope you pass the test smoothly.
Faster.
Zymeth here. Hey, Zumafu, lurking. Also, congrats on the Babdi completion. I watched the VOD. Thank you. When I got to just that one last thing, I was like, I can't. He's gonna be watching the VOD. I mean, you heard me say this, but I was like, I can't just leave it at just that. Can you give us a minigame or a cutscene?
Neural network connected. Tactical model constructed. Resonator vital signs synchronized.
you enjoy the game overall? It seemed like you weren't interested in the peeps or atmosphere, but maybe the gameplay. Yeah, I was more. You know, I'm a gamer. Yes, I was more interested in the gameplay. If it were voiced, maybe that would have been different. I don't know.
One with the sounds. Shadow descends.
At this point, I'd have to play it again to. I'd have to load it up again to really pinpoint what it is. But it also. I also think part of the issue was that I had already seen Mr. Sark play it, so the whole like sort of wonder of discovering something new, I guess, was
Test complete.
if you get it, like I'd already seen it. I'd seen him play it, I knew what it was about and whatnot, so it ended, even though it had been a while, I'm someone like, I can't, unless the movie itself is pretty fun, I only can really watch a movie once because as soon as I'm in it, I suddenly remember all this stuff. I'd seen, even though it had been a long time, I watched Sark play the game, so it took away from it. Hey!
How did you get all the way here from the lake house?
She wanders into the academy sometimes. Usually her caretaker bot escorts her back pretty quick, but today she was being difficult.
We'll go back together in a bit, okay?
So the little terror can be quiet. Never thought I'd see the day. Yes, I was her teacher. Over 10 years ago now. She used to drive me up the wall. Made me lose my composure more than once. She never did seem to mind.
She's the one that
the last
she
day
wrote
I
the
taught
test.
her, she wrote
Saving
the
the World,
world as her career path.
Career path, that's what it was, not
I
test.
asked her if that was really what a synchronist should be aiming for, then gave her a piece of my mind and told her to rewrite it.
And then she went and did save it that same day, too.
She didn't even get upset. Just smiled, took the form and walked away. She never stepped out of that cockpit again. Now she's back, but not really. What a headache of a student. Lucilla told me you're her family. Is that true?
Yes.
Yes.
And you're planning to pilot the Exostrider and bring her back from the Strider Gate?
That's the plan.
Sounds like an absurd, bold, utterly delusional idea. No one knows what's actually behind that gate.
Even so.
I know.
When Imeth went missing, the cockpit recorded an abnormally high synchronization rate. We couldn't verify it after she disappeared, so it was never officially logged. Your test results are just shy of hers overall, but in some sectors they're even higher. You've passed.
She force synchronized with it, though.
I hope that absurd plan of yours works. and that you bring my student home.
No doubt about it.
The results are out, but preparing the Exostrider will take time. You'll need to wait around 2 days. We'll let you know when it's ready.
Uh-oh.
Cassette.
Did we not hear that? What's it gonna... Wait for 2 days. Okay. I ain't waiting. Mentor, it's me. The Exostrider has been primed for activation. The data reception framework for the drive replica is ready as well. At your request, the Space Trek Collective transferred IMETH to the Institute, but she won't respond to anyone else. I believe she's waiting for you. I'm at the Institute too. See you soon.
So, we're finally going to where that giant eye is hiding?
Yeah. And Abby, if you think it's stronger than you, don't try to be a hero, okay?
I've got this. But, we don't know how much strength is hiding behind that gate, huh?
Our priorities are the data and IMETH. A direct fight with Aleph 1 can wait until the drive replica is ready.
Yeah, that's what I said. Oh, also Zumbafu, if you're still here lurking, today, maybe, I'm thinking today, after, because I'm not, there's no way I'm getting through all of the story for this today. I'm just hoping to get to the Demir Plain. I can either do, I'm either going to do Metroid, or I can start Hollow Knight.
The Space Trek Collective.
Since you're here, I'll let you decide. Start Hollow Knight today, or probably finish up Metroid Prime Remastered.
Faster.
Hello. I gotta go to the bathroom. I don't know. One of the dogs got into something and it's making me sneeze. Ugh. Ugh.
Hey, Rover. Are you leaving now?
Were you waiting for me?
Yeah, I was worried. Figured I'd catch you before you left. So, you're gonna pilot the Exostrider. You
And how'd you get that
feel
information?
nervous at all?
Nervous about
I know
finding
you're
Imeth,
awesome and all, but nobody's ever done this before. Nobody knows if the Exostrider will even move, or what else might go wrong.
Well, we know it moves.
Everything's felt so heavy at the Academy lately. Teachers are stretched thin. Even the nearby exoswarms seem restless.
Lene, are you nervous?
Okay, fine. Is it that obvious?
Very obvious, blatantly
After
obvious.
I aced the entrance exam, I thought, sweet, life's gonna be packed again. Non-stop. Like it used to be. But just when I was ready to finally be a student, my bubble popped. My brilliant student life, poof, and done. The Threnodian, void matter, the Fraxidus. They're breathing down our necks. And I can't do anything to help you fight them. I just have to stand here and watch you walk into danger alone. It makes me feel totally useless.
I'd feel worse if I tracked everyone in Lehigh Roy into danger, just to back me up. Of course, if things get really desperate, we'll have to face it together. But for now, when I look at all the students who came here chasing their dreams,
Plus, you helped with the void
I
worm.
want them to stay students. Because
It's a savior's job, protect the world. Protecting the kids is job for a grown-up.
Come on. You're a student too. We're just kids to you or something?
I've lived
But I get
quite
what
a
you're
long
saying.
time. You
Making
don't
me
even
waste
know.
time on a pep talk when you've got a world to save? I do need to grow up. But I won't just sit around. I'll be on standby. Whatever the Academy needs to support your mission, I'm in. And when this is all over, we're going for a drive.
Yeah.
Can't wait for that day to come. Professor Mornier's up ahead. Good luck out there, my friend.
If only you knew how long I've apparently lived. And I honestly, for some of the things timeline-wise that don't seem to make sense, I mean, we left Solaris 1 once and came back. We might have done so multiple times.
there.
I almost feel like that would have made more sense than
Off you go.
Because I don't know. Let me just look this up, because now I'm questioning.
Time for replacements.
10,000 years between the current era. And that's okay, so for sure it's been more than just twice that we've been on Solaris. Absolutely. Holy crap, because the first time Thornodian came down, we were there. Okay. Okay, so that makes a lot more sense.
Off you go.
They attack, they send us down, they attack, they send us down. Or the Thornodians attack, they send us here. And only the most recent one did they decide you can't come back. So we wiped our memories, and then somehow we ended up in the
Time for replacements.
the sea sky, whatever it's called again. Shit, I forgot what it's called. There's like a barrier around Solaris that has a name, and that's what we popped out of. It keeps us from leaving the planet, even if you had a spaceship that could do it. Etheric Sea, that's what it is.
Faster.
Temporary passage is complete. It will take you directly to the Keystone. The Black Shores will keep a team on standby here at the Institute. If you need our support, just say the word.
Thank you. We couldn't have built the data framework this quickly without your team's expertise.
Oh, that's a cool one. The temporary one that isn't... That looks
The High
cool.
Roy is a top priority. A joint call by the Shorekeeper and the Tethys system. Oh, Professor Mornier. Your guest has arrived.
Ah, you're here.
Is that the way to the Strider Gate?
I like this one. This one looks
Yes. This temporary passage will
Dang it.
take you to the Dima Plains, deep within Biarta Woods. Both the Strider Gate and the Keystone are located in the Solvane Heartwood at its center. President Lucilla has already departed with the advanced team. They'll be waiting on the other side. And also...
I'm
She's too fast. What happened? Professor Monnier, she suddenly bolted into the cassette depository and took this. This is...
It's something of hers.
Can I see it? I'll give it back in a moment. Mornier, do you see what's special about it?
This
Other than it
idea.
has her little...
I saw it in the student
icon
file
on it.
during her inspection. This is Imeth's own cassette.
It's been stored in the depository since she went missing.
Why did you want to bring this now?
It may be instinctual. Dr. Luke did say this exoswarm-like shell shares a frequency link with the real Imeth.
Yeah, sorry
Or
I'm
it
muted,
could be
but
the shell's
neighbors are
residual
back at
instinct. Cassettes are proof of a student's identity. Or it could be a weak signal sent from the Imeth beyond the gate. We can't determine which theory is correct yet.
They're back at their Reno
However,
work.
this
and it's
does
very
remind
loud.
me,
That's why I
carrying a
didn't
cassette
stream.
into an unexplored void storm zone follows standard exploration protocol. Do you have yours?
Yeah, I've kept it with me. I'll head to the Deemer Plains now then, Mornier.
Yeah,
I'll
there's a
have
lot
to
of
stay
banging
here,
and stuff.
monitoring the data and ensuring the drive replica is ready. I wish I could go with you.
I'm just gonna keep it
But I'll be
just
fully
muted
supporting
unless I
your
have something to
mission.
say.
Mentor, please, take care.
I count on you to watch my back, Mornier. With what we accomplished with Helios, I trust you'll handle the drive replica. We will succeed again.
I won't let you down, Mentor. Let this be a new promise between us.
Though it's inconvenient for the stream, I much prefer it happen during this time rather than in the morning when I sleep.
Let's go.
Being a night owl and all. You are about to start a long quest line. Progress will be interrupted and save if you leave the designated during the quest. When you return, you can resume this quest from the last checkpoint. I think I will... I'm gonna want to do this all in one go, so I think I'm going to end here, and then I'll be back again today at like 10, because they're gonna be doing this, and it's not really a good stream if I'm muted the whole time. So I'm gonna end things here, or I'm gonna pause things. That's what I'll say. I'm gonna pause things here. I won't. But when we get back, we will either do finish up Metroid Prime. Remastered, or we will start Hollow Knight. I'm not sure yet. Okay, thank you all so very much for watching. See you later this evening. And the button isn't working.
Time for replacements.
Wait a sec, this is actually heads to the Demir Plain, so I'm actually gonna do that just so I have access to it, and then I'll exit out. Just in case there's a cutscene. I'm gonna do that. Pause that. Go back to...
Ugh, stinky. This place reeks. The smell of that giant eyeball's getting stronger.
That massive glowing tree. Is that the Sylvain Heartwood?
I see Hiyuki.
Faster. 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 Faster.